In this demo, we will perform a few more orchestration related tasks. If you remember clearly, our service web server had 3 replicas of latest Nginx image. Let's scale our service and increase its number of replicas to 6. We can do it with docker service scale command followed by the name of service and the number of replicas. Once Swarm has verified the scaling, we can do it as well using docker service ps followed by the service name. And as you can see, instead of 3, now we have 6 containers running on Nginx latest image. 3 of them are scheduled on manager and 3 of them are scheduled on worker. All of those 6 are in running state and 3 of them seem to be quite new. As you might have expected, if we run docker ps-a on both manager and worker 1, we will see 3 containers running on each of them. While worker 1 has 2 new containers, manager has 1 new container. Furthermore, we can even roll out some updates on all of these 6 containers. As you know, all of these containers are running on Nginx latest image. We can change it to Nginx Alpine. If you are wondering what is the difference, well, the latest version of Nginx is built on top of Ubuntu base image, whereas Alpine version is based on top of minimal Alpine Linux image. Let's use the command docker service update followed by what kind of field do we want to update. We want to update the image of the service. Once we hit enter, all of these tasks get updated one at a time. Once the update process is complete, we can verify it with docker service inspect command, and let's make sure that the result of the inspect command is pretty printed. As you can see, the service mode is still replicated. The number of replicas is 6. If we go to the container specification, instead of showing Nginx latest, it shows Nginx Alpine, which means all of the containers are switched from Nginx latest to Alpine image. Finally, we can remove our service using docker service rm command followed by the name of the service. And as a notification, we get the name of service. Let's type docker ps-a, and as you can see, every container is being taken down one by one. If we do the same on worker 1 node, you will see that all of the containers are taken down and also removed. Let's wait for a while and use the same command on manager as well. Well, now even our manager is empty. Finally, let's clean up our cluster by making sure that worker node is also leaving the cluster. Just like we did with worker 2, we will also make worker 1 leave the cluster voluntarily using docker swarm leave command. We are back to having one docker host, which is manager.